Well, I just got in from Zion. I am in Salt Lake City. I have one more stretch tomorrow and I have another 9-hour drive tomorrow. I drove 9 hours today. I've been traveling for nearly 10 days. I left the 22nd. Anyways, I'm gonna watch some TV and do some homework like I should. I'm gonna sleep. Good night. And one more stretch tomorrow. Is 8 in the morning and I have one last stretch and that's 9.5 hours to Coeur d'Alene today. I'm guessing that I will be there by 7 o'clock. I go back 1 hour. Let's do this. Get it over with. I feel like I've aged myself from driving so much. It's ridiculous. It's really gonna feel good to be able to like sit the fuck down. I've really enjoyed this journey though. I've driven 13 hours to Texas, 4 hours from Houston to Dallas, 5 hours from Dallas to 5 hours from Dallas to Amarillo, and then from Amarillo I drove to New Mexico, which was like 6 hours, Albuquerque, New Mexico to Prescott, Arizona, which was definitely 9.5 hours. I remember that drive and I've taken that drive so many times. And then from there, from Prescott to Salt Lake City, which was 9 hours, to Coeur d'Alene is 9.5 hours. So that's 56 hours. I've never driven across country during the winter. This is going to be the 4th time I've been across country via a car. It's so necessary to venture out as much as possible. Budgeting, is the biggest thing I would say. I always get questions like, how can you afford that? If you can put the money aside to pay for your bills on those months, you plan it out and fucking plan it out. Don't just say, I'm gonna do it and then don't do it. That's your first mistake. So put that stuff aside, put your budgets aside. Like, I'm going to be gone for 2 months, so let me put say $1,000 aside for my rent, whatever you pay for 2 months. So divide, say you want to budget like $2,000. I would say, to be safe, if you're gonna go with only one other person, camp a lot, get America the Beautiful pass. Say that you want to spend $3,000 over the course of like a month and a half to 2 months. Nathan and I probably spend like $4,500 as individuals. Divide $3,000 by 80 days and then save up. That will be your budget per shift. That's how much you should make. For me, at least, being a server, that's how I did it. But if you make bi-weekly, then I suggest dividing it up by your weeks. Anyways, so yeah, it really just depends. Like, you might have to expand your budget time. Like, instead of 4 months, you could do 6 months or a year. Set that plan. Like, don't give up on it, because if you give up on it, you're never going to do it. You have to be dedicated to budgeting. You have to be dedicated to doing these things. You have to set up your car too, which is another thing that you have to add into the budget. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. And is it necessary? Most definitely. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who's been watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for the delay. My laptop is currently not letting me upload anything on my laptop. look back on these things, look back on these videos of me, you know, talking to my audience per se, or, you know, what I see and what I do and how I edit and, you know, like where I go. Like, it's just, it shows who I used to be as a person. When I'm older, I can always look back on these videos and be like, wow, like how rebellious or how charismatic or, you know, how funny. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, then I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see all of you soon, I'm sure. Alright, I'll get out of here.
I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met, and then I can't tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can't tell myself not to ride